So, you know, I don't go through withdrawals. I don't think about pain medication. You know, I have no cravings. I have no thoughts about using. It helps tremendously. I mean, it's absolutely awesome. Yeah, they wanna do a double fusion in my neck, and I think that's what they said about my lower back too. But they won't do it until I quit smoking because they said the nicotine slows down the healing process, and they don't want to do it. Yeah, I know, Sheila. I'm 47, Donna.
Something that's about 19 inches long. If you go diagonally corner to corner, it's like 19 and a half inches in clearance. This is a fairly typical height for most.
But we all got problems. Well, you know, some worse than others, you know, but all we can do is all. No, they told me they wouldn't. They told me they would not do my surgery until they tested me and I came up not to have nicotine in my system at all. Is what the surgeon told me, the neurosurgeon. You still think about it, Mark? See, I don't think it don't. I guess because I'm on methadone, I just don't think about it because the methadone, what pushed me to using so much was two things: the pain and withdrawal. And I don't have to worry about withdrawal being on methadone. And it does help with the pain, but not a lot because I hurt really bad. You know, I've got a lot of chronic pain in my neck and in my lower back, and you know, now I'm having, you know, problems in other parts of my body like my knees, ankles, and crap like that. But you know, that comes with old age. Yeah, that's probably why you have thoughts, Mark, because you're not on anything. You have pains here and there, you know, stuff like that. So I mean, that's understandable. Yeah, I would tell anybody to be scared of pain meds if they have surgery done, because if you take 3 pain pills a day for about 2 months straight, your body has you have an addiction to it because your body's already dependent on it. You've built up that tolerance, and your body has to have it because it changes the chemical compound in your brain. It tells you instead of having this much of that chemical, you're supposed to have this much. And then when you go back to having just this much, your body don't know what to do. And it really sucks, you know, to go through withdrawal. That's exactly right, Cajun Heart. You build up a tolerance, and you have to have more and more and more for it to affect you the same way and give you the same outcome of helping with pain, not going through withdrawal. You'll start going through withdrawals quicker because it wears off quicker. There's all kind of crap to it, and it sucks. It really sucks. Yeah, but gabapentin's not a narcotic. So I don't know how bad the withdrawals would be off of it since it's not a narcotic. I don't know. Yeah, hardly, man. If you had to come off of them, dude, you'd be, Lord, it'd be rough. I'm telling you, it'd be rough. Well, gabapentin is not a controlled substance. Not in South Carolina, anyway. It is in Mississippi, really? That's weird. Gabapentin is? Wow.
carry the gun. When I have time to actually put it on, I can just...
Wow, it's not in South Carolina.
Again, the backpack gun is not a great option if I need immediate access to...
Oh, it's a controlled substance in some states. Now, see, that's weird. That's weird because it's not a narcotic, so I don't see how they can consider it a controlled substance. That's just weird.
Okay, guys, that is...
Because people abuse it. Oh, I see what you're saying. How do they abuse gabapentin, though? That's something I don't understand. How in the world can you abuse gabapentin? Because I've never heard of it doing anything to anybody. You know, that's crazy. Just, overtaking it. I guess that could probably kill you because that stuff is used for nerve pain, and it's used for people that have what's it called? People that have not convulsions but seizures. It's a seizure medicine.
So in the meantime, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you don't mind, smash that like button.
I'm up early every morning, Tyler. Yeah, it's for like neuropathy. It's for that nerve pain and seizure medicine. So that's what they use it for.
Hello, everybody. Chris Baker here from
Neuropathy, yep.
2 months ago, I showed you guys my backpack gun.
They gave it to me, but I only take one. I take one at bedtime, just to help with the nerve pain when I lay down at night, you know, and the pain wakes me up. To hopefully once I get it in my system, hopefully it'll help me sleep a little bit longer. I hope, but you know how that goes.
Interested in seeing some of the other guns and backpacks that I had considered and experimented with for this project. The answer I got was a resounding yes. So that is what I have got.
Thank you, Houday. Excuse me, goodness gracious. I gotta sit down here. I have that couch, my butt's hurting from sitting on the couch. The nerve pain is no joke. It causes all kind of crazy stuff. Let's see, I only supposed to take one 300 milligram capsule at bedtime is what I'm supposed to take.
Everyday carry of a long gun to supplement your carry pistol.
Yeah, I've used kratom before.
And legal in a very narrow set of circumstances.
It's addictive too. People don't realize it, but if you take kratom for a long enough time, it's addictive too. You will go through withdrawal.
A lot of people pointed that out in the first video, which I totally understand. If you are looking for ways to stay safe in today's climate, there are multitudes of other training opportunities and gear.
I hear you, Christy. That's a good bit. It does help, Wingnut. It'll help with, if you're coming off of like pain pills or something, kratom will help control. It won't take all the withdrawals away, but it'll help control the withdrawals and make them a lot milder than the alternative. I would say anybody that's trying to come off of like pain pills, cold turkey, I would definitely tell them to use kratom to come off of any opiate. If they're trying to come off cold turkey, just quit. I would say use kratom because it tremendously helps with withdrawal symptoms. Doesn't take them away, and you still go through withdrawal, but they're so much milder if you use kratom.
We're not just looking for a dedicated rifle case that's disguised as something else. All the bags I chose have a spot for something like a laptop and plenty of storage space for other stuff that you might want to carry on a daily basis or an overnight trip in addition to the gun. Be aware that state and local laws vary quite a bit.
Is that right, Jesse? Yeah, it don't. Gabapentin don't really. Just even taking one at bedtime don't bother me. I mean, it doesn't. It don't really make me any sleepier. It don't mess me up or nothing. So I'm hoping taking one every night at bedtime. I'm hoping I guess it builds up. Some stuff has to get in your system before it starts working really well. So I'm hoping after a few days that it it helps with the pain enough to keep me asleep. Another hour or two would be wonderful, you know.
I'm under no obligation to say anything nice about these products. Now, I haven't necessarily had a chance to thoroughly vet all of this gear, so just because it's in here doesn't mean it's a ringing endorsement. But if I do,
yeah, I wouldn't recommend anybody trying to quit anything cold turkey as far as medication or anything, because it can be really dangerous. I mean, really dangerous. You couldn't stay awake. I got you.
Surprise. It is a very generic looking work-based surge backpack, but inside there's a surprise.
What are you taking? I take a bunch of medicines.
With a long holding stock adapter. This is what you want to make as few compromises as possible.
Oh, absolutely, Cat. Absolutely.
This is for all you guys.
Yeah, gabapentin really helps. It don't help with just regular old pain. It helps if you have nerve pain, that shocking type of nerve pain that goes like from your neck down into your arms or down from your back down to your legs and stuff. It helps tremendously with that kind of pain. Oh my goodness, restless leg syndrome is that restless feeling is another reason that I could never get off of opiates back in the day, because it would keep me from sleeping. I wouldn't sleep for like 2 weeks if when I came off of methadone cold turkey when we were up in South Dakota, 165 milligrams cold turkey, and I thought I was going to die, but I didn't sleep for about 2 weeks because of that restlessness and all of that. It was bad. It was really bad. I actually went to the hospital and told them, I was withdrawing off of methadone. I had to come off cold turkey and all of that, and they wouldn't do anything for me. And I was like, really? Like, this is messed up. All I need something for you. Help me to sleep. I'm not asking I don't want you to give me pain medicine or nothing like that. I want you to help me, give me something that will make me sleep. And they wouldn't do anything for me. And I was like, wow.
To make up for the extra length. It only takes a few minutes to install if you already.
Yeah, it was awful. I mean, absolutely awful.
The only major downside to the wall adapter that I've discovered so far is the weight. It adds about 11 ounces to your AR.
It will drive you crazy.
Makes the balance of the right.
Laying there and just have to move around because your arms and legs you just feel like that you can't. They won't stay still.
And mount on the top, so all of the weight is at the rear of the gun, other than the barrel and the 20-round mag.
Oh yeah, they treat everybody like they're in there trying to get pain medications. Even though I told him, I said, it's like I'm coming off of it and I don't want to go. He asked me, do you want to go back on anything for opiate stuff? I said, no, I'm coming off of it. I want to stay off of it. I guess by me telling him that, he thought I was going to go back to the streets and start using again, start trying to buy pain pills and stuff again, but I didn't. That's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted something to help me sleep to get through the withdrawal so I could get off, be done with it. But I ended up having to do it, the old-fashioned way, just having nothing and finally, sleeping a little, as all the withdrawals started to fading away a little bit. It was bad. I mean, it was bad.
If I'm going to use this long term, I might try to optic mount and stock just to shoot a few ounces.
You're exactly right, Angie. Your pain will drive your blood pressure through the roof. It will. If you're in a lot of pain, and your blood pressure will go sky high.
About 200 yards, it's really just as effective as pretty much any intermediate caliber AR, both in terms of ballistics and in terms of how easy it is to get hits on target. I think theoretically, something like this would not be a bad general purpose, do everything kind of carbine. You could run it in a carbine class.
Well, Jamie, the reason they sneeze is because if you're in withdrawal, that's another thing that will actually make your sinuses, your mucus glands, all of that crap